Like I said, when you teach, I mean, you kind of had a similar experience doing this in El Dorado, but, what's it like when you're teaching these kids a certain offense and you see that kind of progression where by the time they get to high school, they know it like the back of their hand? I was about to say.
Super cool. That's the great thing about having an administration that's on board and having coaches that are on board and then being in one high school town. We'll have kids in a couple of years that it's not like speaking a foreign language to them when they get here. They understand the basic concepts. So it's kind of fun to watch. This was day 2, 7th and 8th graders, and they are better today than they were yesterday, which you'd hope. But it's fun to watch. Like the staff and I got excited last night because I think they look pretty good. Timing was okay, so it'll be fun.
As I was saying, how do you think they're taking? I mean, this offense, I think it's a double wing look. It's not easy to learn. Like you said, a lot of it's timing. But how do you think they're taking to it?
Super well. I think like any kids, as long as you have fun. And I tell our guys every day, it's like we'll meet in the morning and talk about it. Hey, we're going to find a big body and let's love on a big man today. Let's make sure an O-lineman loves football today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because O-linemen, they don't ever get to touch the ball. Nobody ever knows their name. They only know when you screw up. So they make sure our big bodies are happy. It's easy for the B-backs, and the kids are going to have the ball all the time. So kids are having fun. As long as they have fun, I think they'll keep liking football.
Absolutely. And, of course, one thing I did notice was a lot of your high school players are taking a mentorship role. How important is that, especially for some of the guys that they're literally going to have to do that on the field, because you guys can't be everywhere on a Friday night. What's that like when you see them kind of assume that role?
Super cool. We got some great kids here, and they're eating up what we're doing, and they'll reap the benefit of their hard work. So it's fun to see them here, kind of passing it down, mentoring the young kids. I'll ask them to help out with the youth when we get that rolling. So we'll actually practice with our middle school every Monday in the season with our high school kids. So,
really? And I mean, as a coach, do you think that kind of reduces the nerves when they get to that high school level and helps them adjust a lot better? Really? And what is it about that?
It's just them being around, because there's always that weird when you're a young kid and you're in 7th and 8th grade, and then you get here and you've never been around this staff, you've never been around these kids. These kids are so big, and that little fish, small pond, big thing, whatever. By us practicing with them Monday, it eases that transition when they get here. We'll be working our 8th graders out in the winter between sports. They'll work out over at the high school gym with me, and so we'll get it. The whole thing is to just make sure kids enjoy this game, because the game's kind of dying. Make sure that they enjoy the game. They want to keep playing. I told Coach Colson, our middle school coach, I don't want to lose a kid in middle school. I don't want a kid to quit. You want to teach them football, and football's hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't want to run kids off of that age because they don't come back to this game. If we lose a kid in 7th or 8th, they don't ever come back. And I don't want to lose kids. So it's important to get those kids around our kids, and then our kids will see them, and we'll be good to go.
Absolutely. And one more question. Off-season workouts, I think it kind of wraps up here at the end of the week and things get real as far as practices. How do you feel about how your players have kind of spent the time in the gym and kind of put in that effort that you need to see in the fall?
It's been good. I mean, it's a little sketchy early, just kind of getting them used to my pace and my expectation in that space. They've done really well. They've adapted well. They've adjusted well. It's like every high school. We're still trying to get a few kids to buy in totally and come in and commit all the time. But for the bulk of it, I think they bought in, and they're actually seeing benefit now. Like I was talking to my young freshman quarterback. He weighed 121 pounds the week before he went up to Northwest Missouri. Well, he's 137 now. That's only in 5 or 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's and it's like any young man. Whenever they start kind of feeling a little bit, they fill out the shirt, they like it, it's confident. So I think they'll reap the benefit. Doesn't mean we're going to win a lot of games. It's football, but I think they're seeing it. I think they're buying in. I think they're believing a little bit with what we're selling. So it should be fun.
All right. Well, no, that's all I got. And what is it like being out here learning a high school system? It can't be easy. I mean, what's it like for you guys?
It feels pretty good. It feels good.
Feels good.
I like it. Yeah.
Lots of take, but
Yeah, definitely a lot more. Not that hard.
And Carter, you were playing a lot of quarterback today. Once again, quick decisions, quick cuts, a lot of throwing off your back foot sometimes when you're throwing the opposite side there. What was it like being such a part of this offense? Almost the cog in the wheel, they say.
Sorry. It feels good. It's a lot more fun to pass, throw to receivers, get more yards. It's definitely a lot more hard though to throw on the run.
And what's it like for you playing running back? Of course, you guys are running everywhere, every play. It seems kind of like an endurance trial a little bit, but what's it like handling the running back situation with this new offense?
Basics of it. Don't drop the football, run, score touchdowns.
Absolutely. And as a lineman, you know, you just want to be aggressive, and the running game lets you do that. What's this camp been like for you so far?
Well, I've been learning a lot of plays. It's been fun. Not that hard. I believe that I'm having a lot of fun.
And being that, you know, this is the same playbook that you're learning at the high school level, how much confidence does that give you knowing that, hey, once I get up to that spot, I know what's going on just right off the bat?
It's just like taking a shortcut.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, kind of elaborate on that a little bit.
It's like all you hear about when you're in middle school is like, oh, it's going to be hard at high school level, but like when they have little camps like this, it's like taking a shortcut, just getting it down.
Absolutely.
So when you come there, you're like, okay, I know this, I know that, I know that.
Absolutely. And one more question for all three of you guys. What was it like working with the high school boys?
It's a lot of fun, you know.
It's fun.
Know most of them. They're all really nice.
You get to learn a lot more stuff from
They're
them.
goofy, they're fun. It's a great time all around.
Absolutely. Well, no, that's all I got. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Thank you.